Now, the Oakland mayor is subject to a recall. Either it has been finalized or it's in the process of happening. And I remember I met her the Christmas, the year she won. She was the mayor-elect. I met her in a function. I think I have her online here. And I had a discussion with her. I asked her to help the recycling outfit that I was selling my stuff at, because they were threatening to close them down because of the pollution and so forth. But I asked her to not close them down, but find a way to see how we could best, become a good corporate citizen, help him out, give him some time, let him do what needs to be done as opposed to closing him out, because that was the only way I could have made some money. And I wondered too, I said, look, Mayor-elect, this cutback and this balancing budget that you're talking about is going to be a problem, because people need that money, and if you're going to lay them off and other things that you're going to do to cut back your expenditure, the balancing budget, you're going to have a problem. She says, well, I said, can I volunteer to help you out and work in your team? She said, well, I have my volunteers already, I have my team of advisors and so forth. And I said, well, okay. I don't know if she knew that, my credentials or whatever, but she refused my help. I believe that what governments need to do is hold spending as opposed to cutbacks. Even if it can lead to a deficit, who cares? Because, I don't want to go to the ultimate that everything is going to go anywhere. But what would have happened is that every time you cut back, your revenue is going to be smaller, because with the multiplying effect and with the social content and those people earning money to spend and spend and spend and spend, if you cut those off, you're cutting off a sizable revenue stream, and so you're going to get less revenue. And if you lay off more again, you get less and less until you're going to have serious economic dislocation, because you're going to lay off almost everybody. And what you need to do is hold spending at the same, ask people not to go for increases, try not to, if suppliers want to raise the price, tell them, look, we have to do without this thing because we can't afford it. And encourage, be more efficient in your revenue generation. To me, if I'm working for, say, $1,000 a month, instead of laying me off, I prefer you take like $200-300 off, and I'll try to maybe do something else so I can earn some extra money. But you lay me off, you have to give me welfare or some kind of assistance, unemployment, and other things. It's going to be almost the same, and I'm not contributing anything. You see, or if you still hold my salary at $1,000, and say like water bills was like $50, if you want to take it up to $80, it's no problem, because I could survive. I use less water or something, and the water has a cost with the use and all that stuff. And if we all cut back on water, then again, anyway, man. But she made a bad decision there to try to cut back. So the people organize, get the recall drive going, and I don't know if she might be the first person in Oakland to be recalled. I don't know if she's going to survive that. But what can I say? I offered my services. I said I would like to volunteer and help you. She refused it. And I'm not sure why she refused it, whether, I didn't look, sort of confident building, or I didn't look qualified enough or informed enough or whatever. But I told her, say, you watch this cut back. She didn't listen, and bam, she has this problem now. One thing I forgot to let you know is that this mayor was very slick. She wasn't necessarily the first choice. Maybe it was the first time they tried this in Oakland. You could say, this is my first choice, my second choice, and my third choice. And she wasn't necessarily the first choice in many ballots, but she was the second and third on many of them. And so when you add up those points, it catapulted her into the first position. Somebody might have had, say, 10 first choices, but she has like 52nd and 53rd. That would equal up to maybe about 20 first choices. So that's how she won. So that she wasn't necessarily the popular choice. She was just an alternative choice. And it is reflecting how she probably thought that, oh, I won, so I'm the popular choice, so the people can go ahead with me. Now, if she had been the first choice of most people, or there was just winner take all, first past the post, then probably no choice alternative, just like you vote for the mayor. That's it. You make one choice for mayor. She wouldn't have won. Or if she had won, then she probably could have tried this austerity plan and this cutback. But she wasn't the popular choice, and therefore this probably could be responsible for having this recall problem. But anybody whether you elected as first choice or in this way as the alternative, people are hurting. You can't lay off people like that.